It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the Charlotte Hornets in this one as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets. Last outing for Brooklyn, they ended up with a win against the Hornets in Charlotte. They had to play through overtime, and we'll see if this game will be just as competitive. So we're right around halfway through the season. Shaq, a lot of trade discussions happening. What are your keys to making a great deal?
Well, it depends on your goal. You want to win now? You want to win later? A combination of both? Does your analysis ever make changes out of emotion?
Well, acquiring players that fit your system. You have to have a system first. That's the key. And if your trade looks too good to be true, it probably is.
I meant to say, do your analysis, never make changes out of emotion.
Okay.
See, I was emotional when I was talking about it.
Well, I heard you.
I
I understood it. I understood
All right.
it.
You did?
Not really, but.
Me either. And now with the tip-off, coming up shortly, it's time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Right now, the Hornets are back in town for just one game and looking to play well for their home fans. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
The mind was willing, the body was not. This is why conditioning is such a big part of the game.
We're right around the halfway point of the season, Doris. This is often when we see the better teams really begin to shift gears and surge ahead.
Yeah, we certainly have a better feel for who the contenders might be. We still have a long way to go, obviously, and teams will have some lulls and then some high points, and you've got to be able to weather all of those things. But the reality is we have a greater understanding of who has the necessary offensive and defensive components to compete at a championship level.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Russell and LeVert in the backcourt. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Kenneth Faried. And it's Allen in at center.
Well, it's key that you've got to maintain concentration throughout the game. And D'Angelo Russell, nice job in the catch and shoot.
Monk kicks to Hernan Gomez.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Nets on defense. It's a three-point game. Walker against Russell. Shot clock at 5. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Russell with it. He's picked up by Walker. Russell finds Faried. Allen trying to break free. Faried, no good.
Look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
Walker dishes to Monk. Back to Walker. Three-pointer. Brooklyn with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
They needed a few extra minutes to get the W in that game, but they got it just the same.
This was about their perseverance and their conditioning. To me, that was the difference in overtime.
A floater, good on the shot. Walker's got 5 points so far.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Russell passes to Allen. Down low. Hollis Jefferson, good.
Well, I'll tell you, excellent job from Hollis Jefferson. This guy's so skilled at getting terrific position down low.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Monk kicks to Kaminsky. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Fareed. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson.
Well, Kevin, we talked at length about how they plan to contain this excellent offense. He said, you know, our opponent changes, but our principles stay constant. It's about denying high percentage shots and layups and open threes. If we can make them shoot contested jumpers, and they make them, we'll tip our caps to them. Kevin, back to you.
Ray David, thanks. There are some weapons they have to contain today, and Coach let his guys know it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of question as to what you have to do to be successful against this team. You've got to clamp down on D.
I think game prep is a little different when you're facing these guys. All the focus has got to be on slowing down their attack.
Hollis Jefferson passes to LeVert. Dishes it to Allen. Here's Fareed. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Batum for 3. The shot, no good. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. Now the pass to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And Kenneth Fareed, an outstanding performance with Team USA in 2014. But, Greg, his minutes have gone down in recent seasons.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great rebounder. He's got all the athleticism you need, but he's not a shooter or a big-time defender. In today's game, you need your big man to do at least one of those two.
I'll tell you, he takes the window of opportunity and delivers a nice pass into the post.
Pass to LeVert from downtown, and the Nets another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Walker kicks to Monk. Kaminsky with the ball. Fareed on him. Here's Monk. The Hornets rebound. Now here's Batum. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. An even 3-on-3 break. And it's Russell in the corner. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
Well, it's not the defense that caused that miss. That one's all on him.
Monk with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now here's Batum. D right on him. From deep. That one misses. Nets leading by 11. Here's LeVert. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, I was also struck by how well he shared the basketball. He created a lot of easy buckets with that passing ability.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Charlotte. Puts it up. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Brooklyn's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Outside, Russell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
Wow, so quick on the drive. D'Angelo explodes to the cup, and he makes the defender foul him.
And he knocks down the first one.
Think about this. In his first season away from the Lakers last year, D'Angelo Russell seemed to be a much more confident player. Looked like the number 2 overall pick we expected coming out in 2015.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Cody Zeller's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Bridges comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Monk. And Russell missing a lot of time before the midway point last year with a knee injury.
Well, I think he knew that he would be called upon to lead the team with his scoring and playmaking ability, and he really stepped up to the challenge. Amazing what a change of scenery can do for a guy.
Just a great playmaking sequence by Parker there, coming away with the assist.
Russell finds Allen. Back to Russell. And the shot goes in.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Parker. 8 points his last outing. Outside, Walker. Pass to Zeller. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Doris, look in your crystal ball. 5 years from now, who do you think will be the 2-3 best players in the NBA?
Well, certainly some of the names. I won't say this is a definitive list, but as long as health holds, I'm going to give you 3 men who are going to be bad men in the NBA for a long time.
What's up?
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Because the Greek freak is able at his size to handle it, take it off the window, and dominate action in transition. If he gets a consistent jump shot, forget about it. Ben Simmons, exactly the same thing. His passing ability is extraordinary. I think you'll see him get a low post game, and I think he'll get a jump shot, and he will be unguardable. And one of my absolute favorites is Mr. Joel Embiid. Give it to you inside, give it to you outside. Mr. Embiid can handle it. He can dominate with his defense. Those 3 men are going to be all-stars for a long, long time.
Nets leading by 10. Here's Russell. He feeds it to Carroll. Back to Russell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
And here's a look at the stats for Tony Parker. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 9 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular. And sometimes what you see is what you get.
There's no doubt. This is a guy who understands his role, knows he's got to give you quality minutes, and that's what they expect from him.
Brooklyn's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Here's LeVert. He's got 11. Now Carroll. Over Williams. That one's not going to go. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Left side, Walker. Oh, that's blocked. And here's Russell. He's coming off a 37-point game against Charlotte.
You know, he was also one of their key contributors on the glass. His effort was terrific.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Hornets trail by 12, and the Hornets call time here.
Let's remember, DeMarre Carroll has been around a long time in the NBA. This guy is a tough defender, and his offense had taken a step back the last few seasons, but last year took on a much greater role and was a big-time locker room presence.
Napier, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Here we get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. 5th best, the Nets.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Parker outside. Pass to Walker. And it's good on the assist by Parker. That's 10 points for Kemba Walker.
Dominating this quarter. He's been absolutely fantastic shooting the ball, and they still trail.
Napier passes to Dinwiddie. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Rebound, Brooklyn. Walker with some nice D. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte. They trail by 9 points. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And now that final debt Doris has been paid, it must feel like a huge relief for Nets fans to be done with that trade they made with Boston.
Well, you hate to say it, but trading for KG, Pierce, and Terry back in 2013 turned out to be a disaster for the Nets. Probably set the organization back a good 5 years. They must be thrilled to be out from under the weight of that mistake.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And that one falls for Zeller. And so Zeller nails both of them. Doors are seeing a lot of movement on the offensive side of the ball, a lot of screening, a lot of movement obviously without the ball. Does that require more awareness, not only on the offensive side to make those moves, but also defensively?
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. One of the most important things you can do if you're an excellent defensive team is you start with communication. So as that action starts, the movement and the screening, are the teammates talking? Screen coming right, screen coming left. Do we want to trap the screen? Do we want to make sure the ball gets out of a certain player's hands? Communication in this day and age against motion offenses has got to be at the top of the list defensively.
Well said. Here's Walker following the bucket by the Nets. It's stolen by Davis.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you think about the Brooklyn Nets and Kenny Atkinson having a tough task of rebuilding this organization. It is still feeling the effects of the trade that stripped them of so many picks. But give Kenny credit for embracing the challenge and knowing there's a long road ahead.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Bridges. And both free throws good for Napier. And with Atkinson and the Nets, he said it feels like the team is a startup.
Right. Atkinson has taken a more hands-on approach with the team. He works out with the group. He does weightlifting with them. He wants to build the idea that the team is striving towards something together.
Now here's Walker. He's coming off a 31-point game against Brooklyn. Nets leading by 11. Here's LeVert. Lets the three fly. Drills it from outside. LeVert's got 14 points for the game.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Outside, Walker. The pass to Parker. Clock at 4. Shot to stop the run. Hits it from three-point range. Parker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
Well, both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fires from 18. The shot by Carroll, no good.
Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
Now here's Walker. Misses the layup. And so it's Brooklyn. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
It was huge, no doubt, and it seems like they simply can't miss from downtown.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Shabazz Napier. Jamari Carroll is out there with LeVert. Then there's Davis. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Hornets trail by 15. Parker with it. And there's the foul. He'll go on Shabazz Napier. That's foul number 2 for him.
I'll tell you, with that being his second foul, now you've got to be more careful. You can't give the officials any excuse to whistle him for number 3 before the end of this half.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Clock at 6. Floats one. He takes it up and lays it in.
I'll tell you, the floater is a shot that takes great touch, but that one looks pretty leaving his fingertips.
Napier feeling it out a bit. Here's Dinwiddie, covered by Parker. Passes it to LeVert. From the arc. They grabbed their own miss and finished off by Davis.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
The other bench deflated because that was a rough sequence for the defense. They hated to give up those points, but did nothing to stop it.
And that one's good. Parker.
And when Parker gets his legs under him from that mid-range area, he is incredibly accurate.
Napier kicks to Carroll. Back to Napier. Davis with it. Now guarded by Monk. Here's LeVert. 14 points for him. Dinwiddie from outside off the mark. Now here's Monk. Tight defense on him. Parker. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Well, even with the defense right in his face, Parker's just in his comfort zone down inside with that look. And what a career it's been for Tony Parker. 4 titles to his name, a Finals MVP, 6-time All-Star. I mean, the accolades go on and on for what is truly one of the most impressive resumes you'll see in the NBA.
And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And for Tony Parker, will certainly go down as one of the greatest Spurs ever to put on a San Antonio uniform.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And it's strange to see him in any other uniform than a San Antonio Spurs. And he made a move in the offseason. And, you know, here's what he brings to this team. A lot of experience, championship pedigree, and a guy that I think could maybe help get this Hornets team over the hump.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Hernan Gomez comes in for Cody Zeller, and it's Frank Kaminsky in for Marvin Williams. Here's Monk. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And one of the more underrated elements of his game. This is a guy that's always in control. Love seeing him finish even with the contact.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kemba Walker helped lead UConn to a national title, but it took some time to hit his stride at the NBA level. He finally became an all-star, but his team is rebuilding in Charlotte. Mitch Kupchak is the new general manager, and James Borrego is the new head coach. Guys?
A terrific player, D.A., for sure. Thanks. Dinwiddie kicks to Fareed. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That'll be his second foul of the game. You always hear coaches preaching consistency. Doris, what enables that kind of night in, night out reliability?
Well, I think a lot goes into it, and you can start with pride, Kevin. If you're putting in the kind of preparation necessary, then you're going to take a certain amount of pride in the things you do on a night-by-night basis. Things aren't always going to go your way, but it's not how you end the night. It's how do you respond in the middle of the game when things are going against you. Calls haven't gone your way, or perhaps there's a bad matchup. What's your response? So a lot of things go into consistency, and it's why we take special pride covering players who pride themselves on being available.
And one of the most admired things you have, too, as well.
Correct. Michael Jordan loved to play every night.
Here's Allen, following the basket by Malik Monk.
I'll tell you, this guy excels at using his speed and his big body to cut inside. Nice job, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Here's Parker. Hernan Gomez. No good on that one. The Nets go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in.
Well, think about it, guys. Last year, Spencer Dinwiddie, a little bit of a breakout year, right? Stepped in for the injured D'Angelo Russell and helped the Nets stay competitive, proving to be a big-time scorer.
Parker against Russell. Parker inside. Excellent D there from Allen.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the paint. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Kaminsky. Buries it down low.
Oh, my goodness. That is how to attack the rim. Don't give the defense time to react. That's beautiful.
Russell kicks to Fareed. The dish to Dinwiddie. Pass to Russell. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And the pass to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, you know, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
You know, the mind was willing, the body was not. This is why conditioning is such a big part of the game.
Now, here is Russell, following the miss by Tony Parker with the shot. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Now, here's Bridges. He's guarded closely. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Parker kicks to Kaminsky. Pass to Monk. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hollis Jefferson finds Russell inside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Fareed the pass to Dinwiddie. Parker against Russell. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Monk. Charlotte again missing.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Here's Hollis Jefferson, defended by Bridges. And he makes that one. And the Nets lead by 14.
Now, Hollis Jefferson fears no one, Kevin. It's incredible watching him outwork people in the paint.
Parker passes to Hernan Gomez. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Nets. Right now they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference. And of course Charlotte. They're looking to turn it around down at the bottom of the conference now.
And checking out Charlotte, they haven't made any of the strides they were hoping to see prior to the season. Again, hanging around at the bottom of the standings.
And with one eye already on the offseason, I would guess they start tinkering with lineups, different personnel combinations as this season wraps up. That way they can start forming a plan for the future.
Parker kicks to Hernan Gomez. Back to Parker. And some changes here for the Hornets. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Monk. And it's Kemba Walker in for Tony Parker.
Nicholas Batum.
Outside, Batum. Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose. Stolen by Fareed. To the paint. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
You call that power basketball by Hollis Jefferson. He's willing to go right through the foul.
Rondé Hollis Jefferson, a bit unorthodox, Doris, in the way he attacks the hoop.
Right, he doesn't ever, Kevin, seem to go at the rim in a straightforward fashion. This guy is great at stopping and starting and zigzagging his way to the cup.
Shooting one.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson.
And you have to love the way Hollis Jefferson plays on the defensive end. So active with his length and can disrupt an offense single-handedly. The team is visibly better on defense with Hollis Jefferson on the floor.
No one covering. Batum's got 5 now. It's the Nets now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. To the left side wing. Allen dishes to Russell. To the wing right side. Here's Dinwiddie. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And with Hollis Jefferson in his defense, he's not only strong, but he's versatile with whom he can guard.
Yeah, I mean, RHJ has great length, and at 6'7", he can guard almost every position on the floor. Strong on the glass, even though he's often undersized in his matchup. RHJ is anything but an average player. I really love how effective he's become on both ends. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
For Brooklyn, they have been excellent at the free throw line. Here today, a flawless 6 for 6. Zeller, he's checked in for the Hornets. Williams comes in for Frank Kaminsky. The Nets also changing it up. Davis is checked in for Allen. Damari Carroll comes in for Kenneth Fareed. And it's LeVert in for Dinwiddie.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Charlotte. It's a 16-point game. Puts it up from 12, and it's off the back rim. No good.
You know, he's working on his inside game, but clearly there's still a little more work to do.
Good.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Karis LeVert is in the zone, he's hard to shake. This guy can heat up quickly.
Now here's Batum. He has 5. Kicks it to Zeller. He dishes it to Walker. Over Russell. Walker's shot is off.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And so here's Charlotte. Hornets trail by 18. 1:43 left now here in the second. Over in the corner, Williams. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Boy, maybe a little bit selfish to take such a tough shot instead of passing it off. But boy, as long as it's good, he won't hear about it.
LeVert the pass to Carroll. Russell looking around. Stolen by Walker. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Walker leading the charge. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Walker's got 12 in the game.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Russell against Walker. To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside Williams. The feed now to Batum. And Batum throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's stolen. Here's Hollis Jefferson, defended by Bridges. Outside Russell. Right side Davis. And it's Russell in the corner. Stolen by Walker. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They are leading by 12. And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Why you think they call me angry?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Charlotte, Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. Batum outside at the 3 with Kaminsky at the 4. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Monk following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Shots good by Walker.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Here's LeVert. He kicks it to Russell. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Fast break now for Charlotte. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2. Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handlers.
That free throw good from Walker. And without a doubt, Kemba Walker, one of the league's most entertaining players.
And enlisted at 6'1", and that might be a stretch, but he uses it to his advantage, staying low and almost dancing when he's out there attacking defenders.
Both good from the line that time. Brooklyn leading by 11. LeVert the pass to Fareed. Allen right side. Pass to Russell. Takes a 3. No good on the shot. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's Walker. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Russell kicks to Fareed. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Clock is at 3, and it's blocked.
Oh, that's a big-time contest. Really not a high flyer, but knows how to position himself.
Batum scanning the floor. To the left wing. Stolen by Allen. Here's LeVert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, he's taking a lot of pressure off the other players right now with how well he's shooting it.
Now here's Walker. He's got 18. Floats one, and the layup is good. Walker's got 20.
They wanted a fast start coming out of the break, and they are now 3 for 3.
Russell kicks to Allen. Passes it to LeVert. Down low. And it's slammed in by Fareed.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Yeah, they may have gotten the feeling he would dish it off, but he had a surprise for them.
Charlotte calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Nets making a switch here. Napier's checked in. Pass to LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Allen finds Napier. No good on the triple. And it's Kenneth Fareed with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 11. Fader on the way, and there's Michael Kidd Gilchrist on the assist by Monk. And it's 6 points for Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now here's Napier, guarded by Walker. 6 to shoot. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 11.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
On the wing, Batum. He's got 7. Releases from 15, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, shaky work defensively, giving him that good look on the jump shot. What were they thinking?
I don't know, Doris. Out to the right wing. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game. Dinwiddie is checked in for Brooklyn.
Next substitution, Spencer Dinwiddie.
And the Nets with possession here. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Napier. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Here's Fareed. And the layup is good.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Hernangomez passes to Monk. Right through the D for the layup. Monk's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Kicks it to Dinwiddie. Pass to LeVert. Here's Dinwiddie. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Dinwiddie's got 14 points for the game.
I tell you, there are players who can get thrown off when they're that wide open, but this guy keeps his cool and doesn't rush it.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 20.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
The pass to Dinwiddie. Beyond the arc. The shot misses. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Inside. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Kemba Walker.
Boy, he's carried his share of the load tonight, Kev, but he might need to carry even more if they're going to turn this thing around.
Here's Dinwiddie. 14 points for him. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The Nets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Kenneth Fareed. Some changes for Charlotte. Zeller comes in for Hernangomez, and it's Williams in for Monk. Then for the Nets, Davis comes in for Allen, and Damari Carroll subbed in for LeVert. All free throws good from Kenneth Fareed. Hornets trail by 12. Outside, Walker, and Fareed comes to help. For 3, Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. He has 5.
You hope that's a wake-up call for the defense, boys, because you give them that clean a look and it's over.
Napier kicks to Fareed. Back to Napier. Outside, Davis. From the wing, 5 on the clock. Good, nice play there from Napier. Napier's got 6 points. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 11-point game. Outside, Batum. He kicks it to Kid Gilchrist. Clock at 6. Dishes it to Williams. Misses off the left iron.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Carroll against Kid Gilchrist. Now Batum. He's got 9. Outside, Walker. This one for 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Boy, his marksmanship has been unbelievable this quarter, and they're still down.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Cody Zeller.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
For Brooklyn, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Parker comes in for Walker.
One shot.
Hornets trail by 11. Parker surveying the floor. Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 9.
And Parker just super efficient at shooting from inside the paint with shots like that one.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's covered by Zeller. Dinwiddie kicks to Napier. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Davis missing. Charlotte has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And stolen by Napier. Here's Carroll. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Carroll's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, this guy loves the phrase, quote, hard work is a talent, and you can see DeMarre Carroll's work on the glass there.
Parker dishes to Zeller. Outside, Batum. Over in the corner, Williams. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
I'll tell you, there are guys in the league you can give that three-point attempt to. He is not one of those guys.
Here's Dinwiddie, defended by Batum. And Fareed kicks to Dinwiddie. Now here's Napier. He's guarded by Williams. To the wing on the left. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. And it's put back in by Fareed. And the Nets lead by 10.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Lets a floater go, and Parker puts it in. Parker's got 11 points.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Napier finds Carroll. Fareed trying to get open, and a miss there on the triple.
Well, obviously it's been an off night for him offensively, but give his teammates credit. They've bailed him out. He's still got time to turn it around.
Now here's Parker. He's got 11. Over in the corner, Williams. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Napier with it, covered by Parker. And it's Carroll in the corner. Five to shoot. Here's Fareed. And the layup's good off the glass. Fareed's got 10 points in just the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Parker drives in. Zeller passes to Williams. Parker outside. 20 feet out. And that one goes long.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Napier with it. He's against Parker. Count that one. And it's a 9-point Nets lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over in the corner, Williams. No good on the triple. And it's Carroll with the ball for the Nets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Napier, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Napier's got 10.
That is really solid offense. You cannot waste those chances. No, sir.
Got it!
Wow.
What a shot!
Oh.
Wow, what a shot. And listen to this place explode.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Hornets trail by 8. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. D'Angelo Russell out there with Napier. And there's Davis. Then it's Damari Carroll. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 spot. Batum with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Bridges misses. And here are the Nets. To the middle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Nobody near Parker. Sinks the 3-pointer. Parker's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Charlotte. Napier with it. He's against Parker. Right side Russell. Back to Napier. From past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Now here's Parker. Napier covering. Here's Kaminsky. Offensive rebound. And they pick up 2.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Boy, you better be more physical on the glass because they wanted that rebound more than them, plain and simple.
Russell from long range. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Hornets trail by 6. Down low. It's stolen by Davis. Passes to Hollis Jefferson. To the middle. Carroll dishes to Napier. Poked away. Baseline jumper. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. And the Nets lead by 8.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Shabazz Napier. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Some changes for Charlotte. Monks checked in for Bridges. And Walker subbed in for Tony Parker. And then for Brooklyn, Allen comes in for Davis. And it's LeVert in for Shabazz Napier. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Stolen by Allen. Carroll finds Hollis Jefferson. Now Russell, defended by Batum. And here's Russell. Shot clock at 6. Pass to LeVert. Lets it go with a 3. Monk grabs the board. Monk's got his 4th rebound in this one. Walker's shot is off. Nets leading by 8. Outside Russell. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
How about the toughness, Kevin, from Hollis Jefferson on the interior? Fantastic at using his length close to the rack to get that contact.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson.
Well, I think what I like about Hollis Jefferson is he can contribute just a little bit of everything. This guy's got a tremendous motor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Cody Zeller, and it's Kid Gilchrist in for Nicholas Batum. He hits both from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Walker against Russell. Walker's shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Michael Kid Gilchrist. And along with the resurgence Carroll had last season, in large part due, I think, Greg, to finally feeling healthy.
Yeah, and Carroll is quick to tell you just how hard it was for him to regain form after that knee injury. Coming back is something that each player experiences kind of in their own way. Great presence, though, on and off the floor, and really a natural leader.
And he makes the first. Good on both. Here's Walker. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Monk kicks to Walker. Buries the long-range jumper. Walker's got 28.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
LeVert the pass to Russell. Allen trying to break free. Russell, no good. And Damari Carroll is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And it's Kid Gilchrist with the ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 9 points. Walker against Russell. Pass to Kaminsky. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Now, here is Russell. Here's LeVert. Monk with a double team. Russell with a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
As important as spacing is in today's game, point guards must have the deep shot as part of their arsenal. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. Floats one up, and he sinks the layup.
Well, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of confidence to go with the floater. That is not as easy as it looks.
Russell finds Allen. Nets passing it around. LeVert. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Hornets trail by 7. Right wing. Now, here's Monk. Back to Walker. Jacks up a 3. Carroll with the rebound. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Russell kicks to Carroll. LeVert the pass to Allen. Here's LeVert, guarded by Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Here's LeVert. Hornets with the rebound. Hernan Gomez has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Kicks it to Russell. Down low from 6 away. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. That's a foul on Charlotte.
Well, you can see the basketball IQ of Hollis Jefferson on display. He senses the foul coming, goes straight into it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Hornets trail by 7. Kid Gilchrist finds Walker. Russell with it. To the left side wing. Allen outside. 6 to shoot. Kid Gilchrist comes with a double team. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Kevin Hollis Jefferson, I'll tell you, needs to be confident shooting from there. He has the trust of his teammates to let it fly.
Now Monk. The shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. Drops in the tray. Kaminsky's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Hornets. Outside, Russell. To the paint. There's Hollis Jefferson.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Charlotte has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. Walker surveying the floor. And the 3 off target.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
To the middle. Allen dishes to Russell. And here's Carroll. Just 5 on the clock. It's Hollis Jefferson, top of the key. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. And now a 10-point Nets lead.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And Damari Carroll is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Batum's checked in. And the Nets making a change here as well. Fareed is checked in. Walker against Russell. Now, here's Monk. Defense right on him. 4 on the clock. Batum with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got assist number 5 here tonight. Allen, that's good. And the Nets lead by 9.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Walker. Fires the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Allen's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Walker against Russell. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Left side, Walker. Over Russell. Walker's shot is off.
And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Allen, that's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, guys. I was able to catch the message James Borrego gave to his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Walker against Russell. Beyond the arc. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
When D'Angelo Russell has that offensive game working, you just want to play through him.
They need this. That one off the back iron and out.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
The pass to Allen. Russell against Walker. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Feeds it to Allen. It's stolen by Hernangomez. Russell against Walker. He kicks to Kaminsky. Now, here's Monk. He's guarded closely. 5 on the clock. From down in the low post, it goes.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
1:29 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Fareed. Puts it up from 12. Got a piece of it. Hornets trail by 12. Left side, Batum.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nets.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And he comes up with the deuce. 30 points for Walker.
And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Right. Frustrating for sure, Greg. I don't think they'll be able to mount a comeback at this point.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Charlotte ball.
Charlotte making some changes. Marvin Williams is checked in for Kaminsky. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Monk. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Walker. Then for the Nets, Ed Davis is checked in for Reed. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for LeVert. Now here's Parker. Napier covering. Parker's shot is off.
Yeah, affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Now here's Napier. Right side Russell. Outside Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for the Nets, Ed Davis. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And Batum kicks to Williams. Hernangomez passes to Parker. From deep three-point range. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.